DC High presents.
What? My jam.
The Varsity NFL Show.
Oh, yeah. And welcome to the first episode of the Varsity Football Show on
today.
YouTube. This was a podcast show we did for about 2 seasons.
About how long ago?
Couple
Years?
2.5 years ago.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, it was 2018, 2019.
It's been a while.
So I hear. So anyways, welcome to the Varsity Football Show. If you're new to this, you probably are, we're going to go over a few rules of how this show works. Now, this will be our weekly show where we do scores and predictions. So we'll each do a prediction, and we'll pick who we think is going to win the game, and you get a point. Now, if you can pick how much they win by, we call that a spot on, and you will get 2 points.
So double the points.
So double the points if you get it right. It gets interesting as the season goes on, as we found out with the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
We got a little creative.
So let's just jump right on into this.
This should be fun.
This should be fun. Like I said, it's been a long time coming for this. Week 1, Thursday, tonight, we have at 8:20 the Buffalo Bills versus those LA Rams. We got to come up with new nicknames as everybody moved around on us.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the Stafford Rams now, not the Stafford Lions no more.
I know, it's kind of weird. It don't make sense now.
Right?
It's almost like you got to change it because, Stafford represented something regal, like the university. Stanford.
Nerd alert. Wow. All right. So anyways, Thursday night's game, we got the Buffalo Bills versus the LA Rams. The Bills, surprisingly, are coming to this game a 2.5-point favorite.
That's a little weird.
I don't know. Is the Rams still legit? I don't know. This is what's the fun about week 1, because we know nothing. And so many people moved around. There's been so many changes going on.
Preseason's nothing but usually second and third stringers.
Pretty much.
Playing catch. And
it's hard to call these in the beginning. So these are always the funnest ones to do. So
it's almost random pick.
Right? I'm gonna say the Rams are gonna win at home in their opener.
Oh yeah?
I don't think it's gonna be Buffalo. I think it's gonna be the Rams.
I think it's gonna be Buffalo. I'm going opposite of you.
You got Buffalo? Hold on,
I'm play the favorite.
So you are taking Buffalo.
Yeah.
And I'm taking Rams. Do you love the sound of that keyboard? That sounds
You're
so
so welcome.
I will say the Rams. How much do you say by? What'd you say? What'd you say by?
Bills by 6.
By 6.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little more.
I'll say Rams by 10.
10?
10.
That's awfully leaning on the other side of that spread.
That's how I like it. I hope we're talking about the same sport.
Maybe. We'll think about that one.
All right, let's jump over to Sunday. And at 1 o'clock, we got the Saints. I don't know who is it now? Is it Winston? Is he? I don't even know who's quarterbacking anymore.
That's sad.
Right?
We
got
need
the.
to freshen up on our information.
You think we would do that? But no, that's how we like to do it here. We like it loose and it makes it funny. So we don't want to be like everybody else who just crams, mounds of information down your throat constantly and this and that.
Info for your throat hoe.
Yeah, info for your throat hoe. And we're just trying to have fun, man. We just want to have fun. We'll learn it as we go. Of course. So we got the Saints versus the Falcons. New Orleans is a 5.5-point favorite.
I was looking for that spread. I was looking at it, but didn't see it.
I don't have high hopes on the Falcons, and I don't have high hopes on the Saints either. But I will say it's probably going to be the Saints. I'm going to go with the Saints. The Saints. The S-Aints.
The Falcons still have a lot of good key players, though.
I'm going to say the Saints by 7. What you got?
And it is Winston.
It
By
is
the way.
Winston. Okay.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Confirmed information. I've got the Falcons by a little bitty field goal.
ATL by 3.
I think it's going to be a close one.
I don't know what I just clicked on
Because
the
I feel like they're on the
screen.
same level.
I clicked some. I hit some over here. Okay, we're good. Next, we got San Francisco 49ers versus
The Bears.
the Bears.
Ha, beat you to it.
Well, I mean, we already know what we're going to say.
We have a slight favoritism for anybody that has never seen the show to the Chicago Bears.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Undisputed loyalty. There we go.
Undisputed loyalty. All right, I got us both down. What you got? The spread is 7. San
Against
Francisco.
the 49ers.
I'll say 7. I'll say the Bears by 7.
I have faith, but I have ye of little faith. So I'll go by 2.
2? Okay.
Safety.
It's a strange number to go by. It's a very strange
Not a
number.
safety. Why did I say safety? Safety's 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was questioning my own
Sanity.
education.
Next game, anyways. Moving on. Next, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers against those cute little kitty cats of the
about to
Cincinnati
say.
Bengals. Don't they look so precious?
The logo for this is very adorable.
They are adorable. Because they
Bengals-
ain't going to do nothing this
I'm going to
year.
go ahead and go first here. I'm
Oh.
telling you.
And
What?
I have, you know who the quarterback is for the Steelers? It's old Mitch Trubisky.
Our ex-little traitor man.
Traitor.
Traitor man. No, I know he
He
did
was-
it for better. His well-being.
We'll
just go
we'll
with that.
find out his true talents now. Was it Nagy or was Trubisky just a bust?
It's the curse because we bought something of his.
Probably. There it is.
You know that curse, you buy something of a player and then all of a sudden he disappears off the team. We have that. All right.
Cincinnati is a 6.5 point favorite.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Cincinnati.
That's fine.
Honestly. No?
No?
Well, she disagrees apparently. Well, what was you saying?
Cincinnati as well.
All right. So we'll do like this and then that. And I'm going to say Cincinnati by 14.
14.
Yeah.
Let's see. 7. I'll go a touchdown.
Go touchdown. Anything else from the background back here, ma'am?
The puppy dog has spoken.
Every episode, ever,
She does make her appearance.
she makes an appearance.
Somehow.
Somehow, some way.
Right now, I think she's upset at the sound of outside.
Aren't we all? I'm so angry at the outside.
Oh my god.
So angry. All right. Anyways, moving right along. Next, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. Who is it? Hurts.
Hurts.
The Hurt Eagles. That's right.
Yep.
The Hurt Eagles. It's
And
been-
no longer the Stafford Lions.
Yeah. Who is it now?
Who is it?
Who is it now?
Who is it?
Oh wait, Geoff.
Oh,
It's
Geoff.
the Geoff Lions.
That's what makes it weird.
It's the Hurt Eagles and the Geoff Lions.
'Cause I can't make that make sense.
I'm gonna say Lions are gonna have another disappointing but normal season, and go with Philly. I said it. I don't care.
Why can't this be the year of the underdogs?
Come at me, bro. You handful of Detroit fans that may exist out there in the world. Go ahead,
Oh Lord.
talk.
I'm not going to.
Top. Oh,
Points.
what I thought.
Good decision. Points. Good decision.
My point is the Hurt Eagles are gonna win. They got them on a 4. I'll give them 7.
Is that what you're going with?
Yep.
All right. I guess I'm going to go with the Eagles as well. I can't do that. Yes, I can.
Sure you can.
17. I mean, there's always a good
17.
beat down here and there. Yeah.
1-7.
Yeah.
1-7.
Bird attacking a kitty.
A hurt bird.
How the roles have changed in the animal kingdom.
Right. Moving right along to our next game is the Mac and Cheese Patriots. Is he still?
Mac and cheese.
Is it Mac and Cheese still the quarterback?
Mac and cheese.
anymore. This is so hard to keep up with anymore.
Your creativeness there.
No, that was the nickname that
I
Cam
know.
Newton gave him.
It's
Mac and
Random.
cheese. Against Uga the Hog and the Dolphins.
Ogawa?
Oh, how do you say his name?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Tug. It's Tuggy Tug.
Oh.
It's old
yeah,
Tuggy Tug.
Tug Tug.
Tuggy Tug. Tuggy Tug Dolphins. That's what it was. It's
Mac
coming back.
Jones.
Yeah, it's mac and cheese.
Mac Jones.
So you can go with some mac and cheese or a Tuggy Tug.
Well, the options there are just
Sounds like every day at noon for me.
weird Friday night.
Yours Friday night. It's noons for me. Mac and cheese or a Tuggy Tug.
All right. Oh,
Depends.
Lord.
Depends what the food truck's offering that day.
Give me the squealers.
Squealer. Who's the squealers?
The Dolphins, because they squeal.
Okay. I don't know
They
how you know
talk?
that they squeal.
I've seen it.
You've seen a dolphin squeal.
Yes.
Okay.
In the ocean. It's pretty neat,
I'll have
right?
to check your web browser history.
3 points. I'll go under the spread just ever so slightly. Sometimes they get pretty close.
So you're gonna go
that
under.
world.
Man, this is a hard one. I think I may have to agree with you. I think I'm also gonna go with the Dolphins. I just don't see the Patriots ever being good, ever, just never,
Not without Brady.
ever. It's over.
By the way, his keyboard is a mechanical keyboard. It's meant to sound like a typewriter.
It's meant to sound. Are you typing on typewriter, man? Yes, the budget's tight on the show. I had to use a 1955 typewriter.
Has to be oiled weekly.
Have to oil it every other. You don't see it. I edit this really well, but I'm constantly oiling it. I don't know. Is that how you oil? I don't know. I'm not that old.
I'm
I actually
pretty sure
have one in the
oil
closet
doesn't
though.
make that sound either.
Sure it does.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
go
what
with
kind of oil changes you're doing.
lube. Lube jobs.
Yeah, that's why they call it quick lube.
Rim jobs. That's what I meant to say.
What?
Rim jobs.
Okay, back to football.
Anyway,
Anyway,
moving right along to the next game.
it's the
Is-
Ravens.
It's the Baltimore Ravens versus
The Jets.
the Jets. Yes, I know.
Jets.
Jets. Yay, Jets, right? I don't even know who quarterback. Oh, duh, Lamar.
Lamar Jackson.
Hi, my name's Lamar and
Duh.
I like football.
And
Jackson.
he's actually pretty good.
He's
so
actually pretty good.
I'm
It's
going with
about the only
Ravens.
thing he's probably good at because he cannot talk.
I'm still in it first.
What?
I'm still in it first.
Were you still?
Ravens.
Oh, it's going to be the Ravens. I don't think the Jets have a snowball chance of winning this game.
Was that supposed to be the sound of a jet stopping?
I guess so. No, it doesn't make a noise. Just goes. So we're both going to go with the balls on this one.
The balls.
Balls to the wall on this one.
Here's the hard part. 20. Beat Town and J-Town.
Wow. I'll say 14. I ain't going to get that crazy with it.
I like to go crazy once in a
Beat
while.
down. Did you say beat down in Beantown?
Said beat down in J-Town.
I thought
Where
you said
did you-
beat down in Beantown. I was like, well, I
Are
mean,
you
you're close.
craving like Pintos or?
I mean, you're close. You could have
Vikings?
used that as the last team. Patriots playing
Oh.
Boston.
Oh yeah, but that's baked beans.
What's it got to do with anything?
Everything.
Okay. I don't know where this conversation just went. So we're just going to move right along. Next game we have is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh.
What was that?
It's Jaguar.
Is this supposed to be a fart? Versus, and this is the most disappointing team because I used to love saying the name of this team back when they were just the Washington football team. They were my favorite team to call, and they had to change it to the Washington Commanders. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's inaugural year of the Washington Commanders.
Because that sounds so authoritative.
Is it going to be old? Does that mean their team's going to be old and can't read and is afraid to answer anything and just hates Trump no matter what happens in the world?
Oh Lord.
Is that what they're going to do?
Oh, I have.
They're going to catch COVID,
Oh, they don't wear helmets.
cry constantly.
They wear masks instead of helmets. You know. It's all
And
the
yet they're the
protection you
favorite. They're a 2.5 point favorite in
joking.
this game.
I want to go the Jaguars.
You're going to go with the Jags?
Yeah. Washington disappoints me. I was going to say something and then I retracted it mid-sound.
Where you got the Jags by?
I'll give them a 5 points.
5 points. Whoa. Don't get too crazy
5
there.
points.
I'm going to go with that football team in Washington. They'll forever be known as for me. 6. I don't have high hopes. Oh, and we're going to move on to the next game. Now, before we start this, before we go talking about this next game, yeah, as you can see as their logo, we're going to go ahead and say it. The next game is the Cleveland Browns versus the Carolina Panthers. And you're like, haha, Browns, because it looks like duty. That's because they decided to talk crap about my team when we introduced our alternate helmet as orange, and they're like, where did you get the idea from?
Thought they stole it.
And they thought they were funny, and they're trying to be relevant, which you haven't been since the 1960s. So you can go ahead and sit down. I'm going to ride you all season long.
Oh, Lord,
All
he's done found his
season
season
long.
enemy.
Oh, yes, I have. So you know what? It's the Panthers. No matter who you play, I don't care. If you play the School of the Blind, it's going to be the School of the Blind by 14 every time.
I'll be the optimistic here, I suppose.
I'm saying pans by 10. Not saying they're pansexual. I don't offend anybody. Probably already have. It's probably too late.
My existence offends people.
Probably the least offensive thing I've probably said so far.
All right.
Where did my cursor go?
I don't know. How do you lose a cursor?
Anyways, who you picked?
I'm going to go with Brown.
Oh, you traitor.
What does Brown do for you?
Nothing. Just like their team hasn't done
I was
since the
talking about the color,
1960s.
not the company.
You know the team
so
that
now-
disappeared because they sucked so bad, then they came back and they still sucked and they continue to suck? Yeah, that
True
team.
that. All right, I'm going to go by the Browns by a touchdown.
The future quarterback of the Browns, though, we get to say again, it's Watson.
What, son?
But he's on a suspension since, he went to get a little handsy.
Hey, hands happen.
Well, if you say
Or
so.
No,
What?
Never mind. I'm not going to go any further than that.
What?
PG.
Peachy. Peachy happens?
PG happens.
Is that a hooker? Like, Peachy happens. That doesn't, never mind. Stories from some other time. Next game.
Anyway.
We got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Houston Texans. Houston Texans.
Houston, Texas.
Indy is a 7-point favorite.
They're probably right.
And yeah, I don't know who's what yet because everybody switched. I've been busy. You going with Indy?
Yep. But I say only by 3 points.
You're going by 3. I'll go by 10. I don't know.
Gotta stay close. You don't want
I
to.
haven't seen any. We haven't had any games yet for me to really go off of.
That's why I'm playing it safe.
All right, next game we have the Little Giants versus
The Titans.
the Titans.
Just simply the Titans.
The Titans. Again, new quarterbacks all over the place.
Always.
I'll have more information next week, I promise. Tennessee is a 5.5 point favorite. And I'm probably going to say they right. I'm going to say they right.
Yeah, because the Giants are
Not
haven't
so
been
giant.
right for a little while.
It's all that cocaine, man.
Lord.
It's all that cocaine.
Makes them feel like
I
a
forgot
riot.
who were. Here we go. Okay.
Giants. Oh, and I'm going with the Titans by 12.
12?
It's a weird number.
Okay, I'm going to say
like it.
7.
Okey-dokey.
And then our next game we have is
The Packers.
I can't offend everybody all at once. The Packers versus the Vikings. I mean, can they tie? It could tie. I mean, they
Wait,
happen.
A tie.
They could tie. I don't want
Want
to
to tie at 3?
the tie. No, it's gonna be a tie.
Yeah, at 3. They only
3?
score after 4. Be a
I don't
highly
know.
defensive game.
Man. This is Green Bay's only a 1.5-point favorite. Like, seriously?
I'm not a fan, but they should be higher than that. I'm going to say the Packers, too.
Ew, what?
The Packers.
By what?
10. That seems more realistic in my book. I think they're being a little underrated in this situation. Wow. I know, right?
You're sleeping on the couch tonight. You just said the Packers were underrated.
In that situation specifically.
No situation.
I'm a realist.
I'm a realist. So am I. And they're not. I'm going to say Vikings by 3. Ha. Think you like that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably dead wrong, but I don't care. Next
It makes you
game.
feel better.
Next game, we got my homie
It's Mahomes.
versus the Cardinals. we don't have a clever one for them, do we?
I don't think we ever came up with one.
I don't think we ever did either.
Yeah.
It's
I get-
Murray. I don't know. Murray Cardinals. Nothing Cardinal. No, I don't have none. I have nothing. So, yeah.
Murrayed with Cardinals?
Murrayed with Cardinals. There you go. Murrayed with Cardinals.
You gotta be old enough to understand that joke.
I got OKC, obviously. Like, seriously.
What's the
They're
spread?
6.5.
6.5?
6.5.
God.
I'm going with KC.
Put me down for the same. But only
I'll
Why?
say 17. What you got?
3. I'll go the opposite end of the spectrum. You never
Okay.
know.
Yeah, you never know.
Some of my best calls have been on close games. So,
Anyways, on to the next game. We have the Las Vegas Raiders. You like that logo, don't you?
yes.
Versus LA Chargers.
Sound effects.
I don't even know. I'm stalling because I can't remember quarterbacks right now because everybody's moved around. So I don't know. We'll come up with nicknames. Don't worry.
They've shuffled people again.
We have the cheating Raiders as usual. The house always wins type move versus the LA Chargers.
Where are they at?
Chargers is a 3-point favorite and it's at the Chargers.
Why do I think the Raiders are still pull off a win?
You gonna go with the Raiders?
Yeah.
Gonna go with the Raid man?
Yeah, I'll take them for 3.
I'll take those for 3.
Please, D. I'll take that for 3.
And I'm going to go with the Chargers. Because you know who plays for the Chargers now? Mac. And he's going up against his old other team.
The other team.
His old other team. 3.5. I'll go with 6. And that is not a sponsorship by Harley Davidson.
Ay.
Next game we have. We're moving on to the night game for Sunday night. We have Tom Brady and the Buccaneers
He's been waiting forever to say that. I was just preparing.
versus the Cowgirls.
Meow.
Oh, I said it. Cowgirls. Tampa Bay is only a 2.5-point favorite. This actually probably could be a good game.
Now, the Cowgirls in preseason didn't look too
Yeah, because
shabby.
everybody brags about their preseason games.
I know, but they had a couple good ones slipped in there.
They slipped a couple good ones in there.
You know, a certain actor had done that himself.
And rumor has it this is Tom Brady's last year. Again.
Yeah.
He's going to be like the Rolling Stones. They're just going to have a farewell tour every other year.
He's just trying to pull a Favre.
Favre. Anyways.
Yeah. I'm going with the Cowgirls.
Ooh, I'm going with Tom Brady at the Buccaneers for 7. And you're going with the Cowgirls?
Yeah, but you stole my number.
7?
Yeah,
You're going to go 7 the other way?
Yeah,
Hey, you can go 7 the other way.
that works for me.
All right. That concludes
Feels-
the Sunday games. Now we're going to move over to Monday Night Football. We're going to see
Football.
Mr. Wilson versus
Mr. Wilson.
the Seahawks Oh,
They
yeah, that's right.
exist.
Mr. Wilson's going up against his old team right out the gate. This should be a good one.
That means he'll put the beat down.
For sure.
And
He already knows the
Seahawks
team.
down.
I mean, and it's in Seattle, too. So he already knows the team. He knows the stadium. He knows everything. I think he'll pick them apart.
Probably. I think he'll definitely take them to the sea.
Funky Town? Oh.
Not in a musical sense. That place, Funky Town, that's down the street. You
Oh,
know, Bob Joe lives like in the little house next to it in his bell bottoms. And his gold chain.
Anyways.
It's got a light up disco floor in the back.
I'm going to go with 10. 10, no. 14.
I'll take 20D.
Okay. So anyways, that would conclude. Oh yeah, the first episode's always the shortest episode.
Yeah, because
we
it's
don't
got
have
the
the
least amount of
scores.
everything. Because we don't get to play.
Who win, who lost.
This
So
format.
yeah, there we go. There's our predictions for week 1. Join us next Thursday when we'll
Predict week 2.
We'll do the scores from this week. We'll award the points so you'll see how the show goes. And then we'll do week 2 predictions and so on and so forth until the season's over.
And we'll see who wins.
The playoffs come around. And then we have special rules for the playoffs.
Who won last season?
Oh, gosh. I feel like I won one and you won one. But because we also had the college football show too. And it seemed like whoever won it always lost the other one.
But who won the NFL one?
I think we split it.
Did we split it?
Yeah, I think you got it the first year, and I think I got it the second year.
Are we tied?
we can call it a tie.
Because you don't remember the scores.
Just call it a tie. Okay, so I'm thinking that winner should get a trophy.
Okay, so he's going
So
to make
the
me a
loser-
trophy at the end of the season.
So the loser would have to buy the trophy and design it, though. We'll let the loser, but it's got to be tasteful.
Okay.
But you get the
So chocolate flavored, vanilla, strawberry.
how you gonna bronze it?
You said tasteful.
Oh, that made you sound fat. We're talking about trophies, not scoops of ice cream. Anyways, yeah, totally lost my train of thought there.
Anyway.
This concludes the first episode of the Varsity Football Show on
DC High.
DC High. So, with that being said, I am D,
And I am C.
and this was
DC High.
Varsity Football Show. Did you just